Hey guys, how you doing today? Just got back from the grocery store. I'm glad you stopped by. Always like having you around for company. So, I don't really have a specific topic maybe today, but I mean, there's a few things I got running through my head. Thought I'd talk about pineapple juice concentrate. Great stuff. Highly recommend it. But I thought I'd run some thoughts I had today. I have all kinds of shenanigans running through my mind. First thing, though, I got to tell you about this story I heard. I don't exactly remember the name of the guy that owns the company, but the restaurant is called Medium Rare. And what the owner of this company did was unbelievable. I put my chocolate away real quick. When the pandemic first started and they were shutting everything down, he first thing he did was set up his operation. Now he has a full-service restaurant, a nicer restaurant, but he set up his operation so he could deliver. When he heard that people 70 and older in Washington D.C. Needed to stay home. They couldn't really go anywhere and everything was shut down. So he set up his restaurant to be able to provide meals to these people for free at no cost, and have them delivered to them, and kept his staff employed in the process. So not only did they do that, but then a cool thing about Mother's Day he did, which, by the way, if you're a mom, happy Mother's Day. If you have a mom, which I think everybody I know has a mom, wish her a happy Mother's Day. And but that being said, he picked two random families to come to his restaurant for Mother's Day, to eat on them. And the one the one mother-daughter collaboration, when I got to hear her ask her mom if she wanted to do this, and her mom was kind of hesitant, and she said, well, if you don't want to, Mom, that's fine, I understand. And she goes, well, no, it's not that. I don't have anything decent to wear. And so the owner of this restaurant sent them a gift card to go shopping on while they were in Washington, D.C., so she could buy new outfits and have dinner on them, and they also paid for her hotel room and all that good stuff. It's just an absolutely wonderful way to help somebody out and make them feel normal and better and special on a Mother's Day. Mothers are important. You only get one. So I was also thinking about grocery store shopping. I know I did a video a long while back on building up supplies and demands, and having a little extra in case something happens that you can't leave your house, or you have to be able to cook or whatever. Having food on, so you're sustained. But as I watch on the news about grocery prices going up, and they are going up. That's not a lie. I know. I go to the grocery store every week, and every week I've seen prices go up pretty steady over the last, I don't know, maybe year, since surpluses started running dry, and then ports got overrun because of backups in another world. But what I thought was kind of cool was the fact that in this case, it's costing me a little more, but not really. So where over the last year or so, between canning and just buying a little extra here and there, the food prices haven't hit me that hard. I personally, or the raise in them hasn't hit us that hard. Mostly because now I don't have to buy that much. So, I mean, everything you see I buy here, it only costs me like $50-$60. Where it used to, when I first started going to the grocery store, it cost me, a couple $100. Essentially because of us stocking up a little bit over time, I went from spending almost $200 a week at the grocery store down to about on average, maybe $80 a week. So for $320 a month, I feed 4 people, which is cheaper than most people can feed themselves for. Yeah, but that's with prices going up. I mean, you can see it. Prices of fruit and vegetables are, I mean, they're always a little wonky this time of year, right before crops start coming in, things like that. But it's still more pricier than it was. Everything's going up. I mean, everything, frozen, canned, whatever, fresh. So, I guess what I'm trying to get at is if you buy a little extra every time you go to the grocery store now, in the long run you'll be saving money, because then you only have to replenish a couple things here and there, toilet paper on occasion, or whatever. I mean, really, half the stuff I bought here was not even groceries. It was just trash bags and toilet paper and some baking stuff. This week is Chris's birthday. She turns old this year. I'm just kidding. She doesn't turn old. She's young and beautiful, as she should be. But her birthday's this week, so this week for what we're gonna bake, we're gonna make her birthday cake. She wants I want to say it's called a pineapple spring cake, or pineapple sunshine cake, which is awesome. It's a pineapple yellow cake with like a Cool Whip or whipped topping, with pineapple in it and vanilla. It just sounds delightful. It sounds very summery. It sounds refreshing yet sweet and good. So that'll work out. I also bought fresh lemons, giant lemons, and a bag of frozen strawberries, because I'm also going to try a new recipe canning wise this week. We're going to try a strawberry lemonade. It's a concentrate that we can can and keep. And from the looks of it, you get, I want to say it's 6 pints out of the recipe, and what I've got $13 into 6 pint jars, and that'll be roughly $2 a piece, $12, and $2 a piece, $2.10 a piece. And this is all from fresh product, not store-bought stuff. I mean, this is all fresh. It's not concentrate in a can. We know what's in it, and we're going to try that. It works out, it's about $2 a jar, which isn't bad. I mean, the frozen pineapple you just saw me put away, the concentrate, that cost us right around $2.10 a container, and it's got preservatives in it, and it's been frozen. It's just been through a process, and I don't know the process. I'd rather have my own process and make it a little healthier for us. So that'll be coming up soon. I'm going out. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm going out to the property, my buddy's property, and we're going to get the groundwork laid to get the garden in, and then that way we can get moving on that. So plants are looking good and healthy. You're going to see them in the birthday video, or the birthday cake video. I'll put it probably at the beginning or the end of it. I just shot some quick video of the plants so you guys can see what how they are doing. So like the last thing I was thinking about this morning is, why is it as a human race we can't be nice? I'm trying really hard to understand this. I mean, now a person can be nice. I'd like to think I'm a fairly nice person, although sometimes I can be a jerk. But I think as a society whole, a majority don't know how to be nice. We always have some notion that somebody is horrible for some reason. I mean, and I don't get it. It could be the color of their skin. It could be because you don't deem them to be perfect in your eyes. Well, here's my thing with deeming something or judging. We aren't to judge. That's just the straight joke. That's not our job. That's the straight dope. That's up to somebody else, not us. In my case, I believe that God is the only one that can judge, and you get judged on Judgment Day or the day of your death. If you have a religion, yours may have something similar to that. It's just not up to us to judge somebody about anything. I mean, if you're trying to say, well, they're not like me. Well, the thing with that is nobody is like you. We are all unique. I guarantee you there is not another Brian Smith like me in the world. There are some close, some that try to compare. But no, I am the one and only Brian Smith. There is nobody else like me, and I do not expect anybody to live up to me. So I would never judge. Judging is bad. Nobody else is like me. Now, do people have similarities? Oh yeah, we have similarities. Our similarities can range from, most of us have body parts. Most of us have a head. We're all the same in some aspects. Like, we all care about something, and I'm not saying you should care about everything, but when it comes to other people, you should care about them all. The best thing about having people not like yourself in your group or in your world or in your community is you learn from them. Like in my restaurant, the people I work with, there is not one single person there that is the same, in any way, shape, or form. Most of them don't even have similar hobbies. But they all bring something to the table. My friends group is that way. Not one of us is the same. We all bring something. Diversity is awesome. And I think we're judging diversity when it comes down to it. And that's just not, I think, the way it's supposed to work at all. You should be using that to your advantage. We should be praising one another. Well, maybe not praising, but accepting one another, instead of trying to tear each other down. And we've done this. It's not just us nowadays society. It's us since the beginning of mankind society. So it almost makes me wonder, in some ways, it's not inherently just built into our DNA and our psyche, but there are several things that were built into our DNA and psyche at one time that we don't practice anymore. So there's no reason why we can't work towards getting to that. It's just kind of aggravating me. I know I'm getting on my soapbox about it, but it kind of aggravates me a little when I see the lack of kindness when it comes to diversity, I guess. Now, it's just the lack of kindness in general, but, I think about people getting beat up because they have a disability or because they're a different color or ethnicity or anything. And I don't get it. Why do we have to beat on each other? Why can't we be kind? That's something I want to look at. We even have it in our politics, which is even worse. I'm not going to talk a whole lot on it because it is a really controversial bill. It's Florida's HB 475. I'll let you look it up, and if you want to discuss it, leave me a comment or find me on Facebook. But read it. I think it's very one-way, very one-directional, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't know if I have an opinion either way about the bill, but I know looking at it from a non-biased point of view, it's one-directional. So look it up. Tell me what you think. All right. So I guess this week I just wanted to tell you some of those cool stories, and I wanted to get that off my chest because it's been weighing a little heavy on my mind most of the day today, and off and on for a minute. I don't get why we have to bleed any sort of unkindness at all. I mean, it's okay to be mad, it's okay to be frustrated, but I don't understand when, you know, we all put our pants on one leg at a time, so to speak. We all get dressed. We all, you know, we have a lot of similarities and very few differences, but the differences are important and needed, I believe, in your life. So that's all that is. Now tomorrow, I haven't decided whether we're going to have a baked Parmesan chicken, which will be a fairly straightforward recipe and really easy, good weeknight meal, or something else. I think that's probably what it's going to be. It's a new recipe I want to try. I also have a tomato soup recipe that I want to try. It's roasted garlic and basil. So we might squeeze those two together because I don't think the chicken's going to take long to make, or even shoot the video for that matter. It's got very few ingredients. It's pretty straightforward and easy, and the recipe sounds delicious. The flavor profile that it builds in it is basic and easy and powerfully good. So we'll probably try those two things. Maybe we'll do a dual setup. Like I said, I'm on vacation, so it's not like I have to go to work, so I'll have time to, you know, do these and see how they go. Two quick, simple things: a soup and a chicken that I think would, I mean, maybe even almost pair well together. Who knows? We'll see. And then Thursday we'll bake a birthday cake and take a look at the plans. And then the following week, I know we're gonna have, because Sunday I'll be out getting the ground ready, and when doing that, I'm gonna do some filming. That way we can, you guys can see that. So that'll probably be the week after, starting the week after, along with whatever I feel like talking about on Tuesday. All right, well, I'm done ranting for the moment. Give me your thoughts and opinions on the things we talked about. And as always, you know, hey, tell somebody else, you know, you love them like I love you. And I will see you later. All right? Bye.